Hello and welcome to A Tinge of Ginge. Now today I'm going to be doing a video in my snake room. I want to give you an update on the snakes that I bought during 2019, some of the holdbacks that I've got from clutches from 2019, and just show you a few of the snakes that I've got available on my Morph Market. So if there is anything you see, have a look at my Morph Market and you will be able to see it. The link will be in the description of this video. Now you can see behind me is my hatchling rack. I have covered this in a previous video, so if you haven't seen that yet, go and check it out. I'll talk about where I got the boxes from, how I modified them just to have the snakes since they can't get out. I also talk through my peg system that I've got there. As you can see, there's loads of different coloured pegs and things like that everywhere. So I'm going to start off doing the snakes that I bought, then I'll show you the holdbacks that I've got, and then I'm going to show you the ones I have for sale. Now I'm only going to be covering this rack today. I am going to be doing another video on my adults. I do have quite a few pairings going on in a minute, so I don't want to disturb them too much. I've also got about 5 or 6 females that are ovulating or have just ovulated, so again, I don't want to pull them about too much, but I am due my first clutch of eggs in about 25 days, so it's going to be a really exciting pairing. I'll show you the male that I have paired, so you get to see him, and I'll obviously tell you what the females are. So I might cover a couple of pairings as well that I've got. Some of it I am keeping a little secret, just because it's stuff that I haven't seen that's that available. There's not that many about, and I think if I put my own little twist on something, I could make something a little bit special. So some of it I'm not going to tell you, but I can't let everyone know what you're doing. So I'm going to jump straight into some snakes now, and hopefully you enjoy. Also, if you're into fish tanks and aquariums and things like that, this is one video that you aren't going to miss. So this is a Nano Red Sea Reefer that I'm making. I'm making it completely from scratch. I didn't make the tank, I bought that, but everything else is going to be custom made, and you see I'm working on the background at the minute. If you haven't seen this yet, go onto my YouTube, scroll through the videos and watch part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this will be uploaded shortly, so make sure you go over to my channel and check that out. Okay, so one of the snakes I picked up was this girl here. Now this is a black pastel Organy Female, and she's absolutely amazing. I really like this girl. She's got a nice little mark on the back there, just makes her look a little bit more distinctive. But yeah, this is this girl. She's absolutely amazing. Now I do want to get into the Sumo project. I do have a male mahogany that I'm going to be using to make that. So obviously this girl's got a few years to go yet until she's going to be ready. But yeah, she's absolutely amazing, this girl. She eats like a trooper, which I'm really happy about, and I think she's gained probably about 30 grams in no time at all. She's grown really quickly, so I'm really happy about this. But I do like the dark stuff. I'm sort of into a bit of everything. I like a bit of light, a bit of dark, but I like to try and put my own little twist on it, just because I think that I can make certain things a little bit better. So I've got loads of genes that I want to put into this. This is probably one of the projects I'm not going to share too much just yet. Obviously I said about the Sumo stuff, but I do want to get into some dark genes, and I want to see what that does in the recessive, so there's a little clue. But yeah, this is my mahogany black pastel girl. Amazing. So this is my pastel blackhead 100% het hypo. Now I really like what the hypo blackheads look like, and that was one of the reasons why I bought this guy, because I do actually have a pastel hypo female, which he is currently being bred to. I really want to try and get some blackhead hypo stuff, but I'm interested to see what the super pastel blackhead hypo stuff looks like. Now I know the blackhead's normally quite dark, but I think the pastel, I'm not sure what it's going to do to it. I've not seen any online. The ones I have seen, I'm not too sure if they are what they say they are. So this guy has paired with that girl. I believe she has ovulated. I'm just waiting for her to go into a pre-lay shed, and then I should be getting that clutch fairly soon. But yeah, this guy is absolutely stunning. He's such a good breeder. I love how that black outlines the alien heads. I think that looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, this guy is an absolute beast of a breeder. I could chuck a piece of hose pipe in there and he'd try and lock with that. He's just absolutely amazing. I love the contrast it's got, and his head is super dark. Even though he's pastel, you can see his head's still fairly dark. But yeah, this guy's been doing quite a lot of work for me. He's also gone to 2 other females. I've also put him to a super phantom, because I really like the phantom blackheads. I think they look amazing. I'm not sure how the pastel's going to interact with that, but hopefully I'll be getting some hypos from that. So everything's going to be phantom anyway. and then those will be going to my Hypo Pastel next year when she's ready to breed again, hopefully, if the babies are up to size. So that's this guy. He has also gone to another girl. He's gone to a very dark girl that I've got. I'm not going to share that combo just yet because that is something a little bit special that I'm working on. But yeah, this guy's just been doing work for me. He's been breeding all three of them, and he's just been doing the work for me. God, look at that. I love that pattern across the back, just those random dots that he's got. I think that looks absolutely amazing. But yeah, that's this guy. If I get what I want from this guy from the next few clutches, he probably will be available. So if you are interested in getting into the blackhead gene and hypo blackheads, then keep an eye on Morph Market because he could be on there very soon. This is my mahogany male that I've got that's going to be paired to that female mahogany I have in the future. And you can see it's just a straight mahogany. I love how that white comes up from the belly, and he's got those dark borders that outline them. And yeah, I'm really happy with this guy. I'm quite interested to get blackhead into this project as well. Blackhead mahoganies I really like the look of. Again, with this guy, he has got a little secret project that I'm not going to share just yet. Something that I have seen in the US, but I've not seen over here. So I think it's something that could do quite well in this country. But it's got a nice little paradox on his head there as well. Camera will focus. But yeah, so this guy's been going to be doing some work for me shortly. He's not quite up to size yet. He's probably about 480 grams. I want him to probably put on another sort of 100, 150 grams until he does start going in with the girls. But he's a bit of a fussy eater. He's been a bit of a pain for me at the minute. Oh, that's an interesting harkin. I've never seen that one before. But yeah, he's hopefully going to be doing some work for me in the future. So moving on from the snakes I purchased, I didn't really purchase that many because I actually started this properly in early 2018. I bought a lot of the base morphs because I didn't want to just go out and buy all these hygiene animals. I wanted to make everything for myself. For me, this is more about the hobby than trying to make money out of it. So I wanted to be able to produce my own stuff, so I knew exactly where it come from, what was in the genes, and I think it's a lot more rewarding when you actually breed something, have the babies, watch the babies grow up, and then you breed those. So that's what I've done. A lot of the adults I bought were single gene, double genes, nothing particularly special, but I went out and bought a couple of males, and now I'm just working my way up, creating the stuff that I want to produce. So this is one of the girls that I produced. She's absolutely amazing. Now I'm a little bit confused about her. So the pairing for this was an albino female, and she was bred to my Leopard Pastel Mojave. Now this girl has come out super bright. I had two of these in the clutch. So this is a Leopard Pastel Mojave 100% het albino. Now I believe I had two of these in the clutch, and the sister to this girl was actually a lot darker than her. I know the snakes can vary in colour between morphs because they're quite polygenic, but I've got a feeling that my albino female is actually a pastel albino. Now I know the pastel albinos and normal albinos are quite hard to distinguish, but this girl just came out so light, and the pattern was slightly different on the dorsal, which makes me think that she could be super pastel. I'm not entirely sure. The head isn't super blushed out. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure this one has sort of confused me, but I was really happy with this girl because I wanted to have a female come out. The patterns on this is just stunning. I love how the leopard just joins everything up. But yeah, I was really happy that she come out as a female. Yeah, I've got some plans for her. Like I said, she is 100% het albino. I want to be getting a couple of recessives into this, so I'm not sure what else to go down. I don't know whether to maybe try and get some clown into this and see how the albino clown Leopard Pastel Mojave would look, because I've not seen one of those before, so I think that could be quite an interesting snake to see. But yeah, this girl's really nice. She's gaining size fairly quick, which is good. But yeah, drop me a comment down below just whether you think she is actually a super pastel or not. I'm really excited to let her grow up and finally produce a clutch in the next couple of years. So this is one of the girls that I'm holding back. Next holdback I've got to show you is this guy. I have shown some of these off on my Instagram, so if you're not following me on Instagram, it's a tinge of ginge. You can just type me in and it'll come up straight away. and some of these snakes I have posted on there, so you can see them on there. But this is what I believe to be a leopard Mojave, and I think it's quite a low expression leopard. I'm not too worried if this guy is leopard or not. The whole idea of this guy, he's literally got one job and one job only, was, I think, I thought he was going to bite me then. What I wanted with this guy was I wanted to make some cherry bomb stuff, so the Super Mojave Albino. I've seen a couple posts online, I think they look absolutely amazing. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a few white snakes, but with all the different coloured dye. So I'm trying to get blue-eyed Lucies, black-eyed Lucies, and these cherry bombs are red-eyed Lucies, I guess. That's what I'm trying to get, just because I've got one of each, just because I kind of see this hobby as Pokemon. You've got to catch them all, got to breed them all. That's kind of what I'm going for. So yeah, you can see I believe he's leopard because the alien heads are all joined up. On a Mojave they're normally separate like that, but he has got some that are joined up. And just looking at the tail as well, I think the tail looks quite leopard. But end of the day, if he's not leopard, it's not that important. I literally just wanted the Mojave because I do have a albino Mojave female, which is up to size. So when this guy gets us a tiny bit bigger, he will be pairing up to her straight away. And you can see this guy just does not want to sit still. But yeah, I really like this guy. This is from the Leopard Pastel Mojave male that I have. I really like the leopard gene that I've got here. I don't know what particular line it is, but I really like the babies that come out. They look really special. The patterns are always really nice. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what this guy can produce. Bring on those cherry bombs. The next holdbacks I've got are these guys. Now I brought them all out together just because they are all sort of the same gene apart from one of them. Now if you do follow me on Instagram, again, I have posted these all together. Now these are all animals I've produced myself. Quite confused about one of them, but we'll get into that in a second. So this one down the bottom right, so this is just a straight GHI. She is going into shed, so she is a little bit muffled, but this colour on the top is normally a lot more golden, and she normally has a little bit more flaming come up on the sides, and she is normally jet black. The line of GHI I've got is absolutely amazing. The dad is literally pure black, which is amazing. He's not a super GHI, he's just a straight GHI, which is why I'm a little bit confused about this girl. This girl, I believe, is just a straight GHI Mojave, but she's super dark. They're all from the same clutch, but I love how dark this is. I want to go down the dark line. And when she popped out, when she was in the egg, she was completely black. She's had a little bit of pattern coming over the sides, but as she gets bigger, she just keeps getting darker and darker. I mean, she looks quite light on the camera there, but in person, she's jet black. She's almost the same colour as this table without the glint. She's absolutely amazing. This girl is definitely staying here. She's not going anywhere. And you can see she's super chunky. She basically eats everything I put in front of her. And then these two, you can see, are your more sort of conventional GHIs. You can see the girl. This is a girl on my right. This is the boy on the left. He will be staying with me as well because I do want to try and make some super GHI Mojave stuff. And also there is another project I'm going to be putting this into the clown, because I saw some GHI clown stuff and I fell in love with it. So he's going to have a job to do next year. And then this girl here, I'm not too sure what to do with her. I may keep her. I'm sort of on the fence with her. I've got one project for this girl over here. I'm not sure if I've got a project for this girl as well. Obviously if I breed something to this girl that I've got that's running away, once I get a clutch from this girl, I can then raise them up and then put them babies to this girl just to make the project I want. I'm not going to go too much into that because again, that is a nice little secret project I want to try and keep under my hat for now. But GHI was absolutely amazing. When I first saw my first GHI, I think it was about £650 for a female, and at the time I just thought there's no way I'm going to be able to afford that. So I went out. I actually have 2 adult Mojave females in my collection, and I put the GHI male that I bought to both of those females. The first female I got quite unlucky. I got 5 GHIs and 5 normals, which I wasn't too worried about because I really like the GHI gene anyway, and I wanted to try and get a female in my collection. And then when I put it to the other Mojave, she gave me 3 GHI Mojaves and 2 GHIs, so I was really happy with the outcome of that. And the way that this girl was turned out, she was definitely worth the wait. Again, I do like the GHR Mojave. I don't like it to have as much pattern as this. I like it to be a bit more blushed out like this girl here, but this one, you can see the difference is night and day. She's just jet black. I don't think she's a super GHR Mojave. I think she's just come out really dark. And if you look at the head as well, the head is just dark. So yeah, these are the ones I'm going to be holding back. This girl may be available, I'm not too sure yet. I'll keep you updated. Okay, this little guy is absolutely amazing. This is basically exactly what I wanted to hit. So this is a banana Enchi pinstripe. The pairing was literally a banana pin to an Enchi female, and I wanted to hit this because I'm going to be putting this into my cinnamon pastel girl, and I really want to try and hit the banana cinnamon Enchi pinstripe, because the pictures I've seen online, they're super orange, they have really high white sides. I don't really care about having pastel in it too much, just because I don't want the pastel to blush out the oranges. But yeah, this just is not going to come out on camera, just because he is so bright that I don't think the camera knows what to do. It's just trying to focus left, right and centre. But yeah, this guy, he's super yellow, he's literally like a banana. And then he's got these oranges and lilacs all over his back, and yeah, he just looks absolutely incredible. That's the thing I hate about showing ball pythons on camera, they just never ever look as good as they do in real life. But this guy's doing really well. He's still a little small to breed, so I'm going to give him a few more months to try and get him up to size, but then he's going to be paired up with my cinnamon pastel, and hopefully I can get some of those really orange animals pop out. The banana Enchi cinnamon stuff looks absolutely incredible as well, so if I hit that, again, that's going to be a bonus. But yeah, this guy, he's going to be doing some work. So a nice little paradox on the side there as well, just got a little white section. But yeah, really like this guy. Okay, so these two are a little bit special. This was a pairing I did with my banana pinstripe male. He went to my pewter, so my pastel cinnamon, and they, in the eggs, they both looked exactly the same. I couldn't tell the difference between them. They both looked orange, they both had the pinstripe pattern. I thought, oh brilliant, I've hit two the same. Hopefully one's a male, one's a female. Obviously I know about the banana gene, if they're a male maker, they only produce males, so I thought, come on, I might get lucky here and hit a female. But there are slight differences. So the one on the left here, I believe this is all 4 genes. So I believe this is a banana, pinstripe, cinnamon, pastel. And I believe this one doesn't have pastel, so this is just a banana cinnamon pinstripe. Now, again, there are pictures on my Instagram that show these a lot more better. You can see the pattern a lot more clearly. But if I try and hold them up side by side, there are slight differences in the pattern on the dorsal line, and then on the side as well, you can see the one here on the left is a lot more blushed out than one on the right. That's the only reason I believe that one is pastel, one isn't. The heads weren't really a lot of help to me. Oh god, this is going to be impossible. Oh no, please. So, let me show you one by one. So this is the head of the pastel. As you can see, it's got like a blushed out head with some purples. And if I show you the head on this guy, you can see it's pretty much identical. There's no difference in the head pattern. Again, I know they do look different. One gene will look different even though it's the same, but the pattern is just completely different on both of them. The one I believe has got pastel has got a lot more patterning on the back. It's got a lot more alien heads, whereas this guy, it's sort of more of a pinstripe pattern all over. But they're both, this guy here particularly, you can see he's got that orange stripe down the tail. In real life that is super orange, it looks absolutely amazing. Whereas this guy here, he's still got that line, but it's a lot more blushed out. So that's why I believe one is pastel and one isn't. And if you've ever tried to record or take pictures of snakes, you'll know the struggle I'm having right now. They just want to run away. So yeah, that's these two males. I'm putting both of these to my Enchi female. Again, with that last snake I showed you, I'm trying to get that banana, Enchi, cinnamon, pinstripe combination. If I hit pastel as well, then that's just a bonus. But yeah, that's what these guys are doing. So I've got 2 snakes that are going to try and produce that. Just trying to double my odds, and anything banana cinnamon or banana Enchi is always a winner in my book. So whatever I get, I'm going to be happy. Here, I'm going to show you some of the snakes I do have for sale. They're on my Morph Market page. And here we've got 2 banana enchies. I think these look absolutely stunning. I really love banana enchies. Unfortunately, I don't need to keep these because I've got the banana enchie pin. So he's got that extra gene in him, which just makes it a little bit more viable for the future. But these, if I could, I would keep these guys. They're absolutely stunning. As you can see, one's got more orange, one's more lilac-y, and one's more orange, which I think is really interesting. If I had to choose between the 2, I'd probably choose this one because it's got a lot more lilac on the side. It's literally like purple. It's beautiful, beautiful colour. You can see they're just starting to get their speckles now. Don't worry, they're not mites, they are definitely speckles. Yeah, this guy you can see is a little bit more orange, a little bit more blushing. But yeah, these guys are absolutely amazing. When these come out, they were just basically fluorescent in the egg. They were absolutely amazing. I didn't want to sell both of these. I was going to keep one, but because of everything I've got going on at the minute, I don't need to keep them. So these guys are both available on my Morph Market. The next snake I have for sale is this girl. Now this is just a straight Mojave female, but she's something a little bit special. I don't know if it is coming through in the camera, but her pattern is unbelievable. She is so bright, and she's super clean. I don't know if there is another gene going on here somewhere. Dorsal is jet black. She's got this blushing that comes up. I think this blushing doesn't come up this high on a Mojave normally. This comes all the way up to the dorsal line, which is a little bit different, I think. Yeah, this girl is incredible. She was a little bit of a fussy eater at the beginning. It took a while to get her taken frozen, but she's eventually got the idea of it now. She's cracking on, which is really good. She will be going up on my Morph Market soon. I just want to get her to get another 2 or 3 feeds in, just so I know she's absolutely bomb proof, and then she'll be able to go up for sale and go home with someone. But yeah, she's got a super clean pattern. It's really bright. I don't know what could be in it. The female she come from was just a straight Mojave, and this was from that GHI to a Mojave pairing. I don't know if there's something in that GHI male that I've got that's making him so dark, and that's come through into this girl. I'm not entirely sure. If you've got any ideas, then just drop me a message down below. But yeah, this girl's absolutely amazing. Keep an eye on Morph Market because she will be up there shortly. Next one is this GHI girl. Now again, she's not on my Morph Market just yet. I'm waiting for her to have one more feed, and then she will be going up for sale. But this is kind of what the dad looks like. This will just focus. You can see she's really dark. She's got an amazing busy pattern, and she's really bright and golden on the top. She's absolutely amazing. The other girl GHI that I showed you that I'm going to be holding back looks exactly like this when she's shed. And yeah, I don't know if it's something coming through from the dad's side, but she's just jet black. The pan on it is absolutely amazing. I love that busy pan on the GHI. Absolutely incredible. That middle pattern there almost looks like the hurricane kind of. She's got like that sort of bodybuilder pose going on there. I don't think there is hurricane in this. I don't think I'd be that lucky. If you think there is, then let me know, because I'd be well over the moon if I had that in my collection without even knowing. Yeah, this girl's absolutely stunning. Just going to wait for her to have one more feed, which will probably be this coming Saturday, and then once she takes that, she'll be going up on my Morph Market for sale. So if you're interested in getting a nice healthy GHI female, check out my Morph Market in a few days. The next one I have up for sale is this girl here. Now again, I didn't really want to put this girl up for sale. I think she looks absolutely incredible. This is a cinnamon pinstripe pastel, and when she first would come out of the egg, I actually thought it was axanthic. The colours in the egg were absolutely amazing. She was literally black, grey and silver all over. I wish I'd taken some pictures of it, but I didn't. But as she's got a little bit bigger, she has browned out a little bit, but I love that pattern. I think it looks absolutely amazing. I've compared this to the banana version, and you see she does look like the banana pastel pinstripe cinnamon. The pattern is exactly the same. The dorsal pattern is pretty much identical. I love the head on her. I love the way the head sort of, I'm just coming to say hello. I love the way the head sort of fades into the neck, starts off dark at the nose and fades into the neck. I think that looks absolutely incredible. But yeah, with this girl, I don't really have any plans for her as such, so that's why I have got her up for sale. But I think it's one of those things where if she doesn't sell, look at that belly, I'm not going to really be that worried. if she does end up staying here, that's completely fine with me, because I love this girl. She's an absolute dustbin. Anything I have left over from feed day, she will just absolutely demolish. And you can see she's super chunky. She's doing really, really well. Super active, which I'm not liking at the minute. But yeah, this girl is available on my Morph Market. Like I said, if she doesn't sell, then I'm not going to moan about it. She can happily stay here, and I can always put something else to her. I'm sure there'll be something out soon that I'll see and I'll like the look of, so I could always include her into a future project. But for now, she is up for sale, so go over there and have a look and check her out. Okay, so the next one I have up for sale is this guy. Really disappointed this guy hasn't shed yet, because when he sheds, he is absolutely unbelievable. I'll just show you a picture now that I took on Instagram that I've posted of him. His colours are just amazing. So this is a Leopard Pastel 100% het albino. This guy's doing absolutely amazing. I love the pattern. Again, this guy, I didn't want to sell him, but I don't have any plans for him. I've got that Leopard Pastel Organy Female that I'm keeping back. Possible Super Pastel, but I guess I'll prove that in time. But I just don't have any plans for this guy. I've got that Organy Leopard Male, so I can always get some Leopard albino stuff if I'm lucky. And yeah, there's the only reason I'd keep this guy is just because he looks absolutely amazing. I love the pattern. Leopard is probably up there with my top 3 genes. I really love what Leopard does to stuff. I love that dorsal pattern. But yeah, I'll post a picture up of what he looks like when he's out of shed. But even that tail, I love that tail. Just reminds me of Pied. I know there was some talk going around that all leopards are het pied. I don't know how true that is, but again, I really like this guy. It's a shame that I have to sell him on, but it's just one of those things. You can't keep everything that you want. I mean, I could, but the build feed everything would just be ridiculous. So yeah, this guy's on my Morph Market. If you do want to have a proper look at this guy, then go over to my Instagram at @ginge, and I've posted a picture of him on there, and yeah, he looks absolutely incredible when he's not in shed. The last one I'm going to show you is this Organy Female, and this girl again, she's absolutely amazing. I think I got quite lucky with the adult Organy Female that I've got. The pattern on her is just super clean. The colours are absolutely amazing. Even as an adult, she looks absolutely incredible. And I think it just comes through with this girl. You can see the pattern and the contrast on her. It's just super clean. I love the sides, the way it's sort of, the white comes up into the orange and then goes into the brown at the top. Even on the alien heads, she's just such a clean animal, and I would keep her back, but like I said, I've got the mum, I don't really need to keep her. I know you can never have too many females, but to be honest, I don't have that many plans with Organy. I do like the gene, but only in certain snakes. With my adult female Organy, you know, I'm trying to make that cinnamon banana Organy pastel pinstripe. That's what I'm heading for. I've got 2 adults that are going to be trying to produce that for me, so again, I don't really need to keep this girl and grow her on. So she is on my Morph Market. Go and check it out, go and have a look at her. But yeah, she's lovely, this girl, nice and chunky. She's going to be up to size in no time. Again, she's an absolute dustbin, eats absolutely everything. Quite easily eat twice a week if she wanted to, but I don't like to force feed my animals, I don't like to power feed them. I just let them go at their own pace, because at the end of the day, there's no rush with this. It's just the enjoyment you get from actually breeding and caring for these animals. Okay, so that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of the animals that I've got that I'm holding back, the ones that I've bought, and the ones that are for sale on my Morph Market. As you can see behind me, this is my sort of hatchling slash holdback slash grow on rack. I did cover this in a previous video, so if you want to know what all of this is about, then go check out that other video. You might find it interesting, but these tubs are absolutely perfect. I had to modify them slightly, but again, they're just absolutely incredible. That's just a normal there. He will be for sale as well. I didn't want to show the normals off just because they're not as exciting as the other genes. I mean, I do have quite a few that are going to be going on my Morph Market shortly, so it's well worth checking them out as well if you do want to get a snake just as a first time pet, or just to have a normal in your collection. I mean, I do have a normal female in my collection that is an adult breeder, and I think you can never have enough normals, because if you need to prove a gene out, then they do come in quite handy. So there are a few other snakes I haven't shown you. They are currently in my adult female rack, and they are breeding with females or courting. When I get to this stage in the breeding process, I just like to leave them alone. I normally come out here 3 times a day. I come out in the morning, sometimes midday if I'm not at work, and then of an evening I'll come out and check as well. I don't like to disturb them too much this time of year because I'm quite anxious and I do want them to breed. And I think the more you mess about with them, you're just going to lower those chances of getting them to breed. So a lot of those I will be showing in future projects. I do have 4 girls, I believe, that have ovulated, 4 or 5 girls, I can't remember now. So hopefully we're going to have some egg pulling videos coming up soon, and then obviously after the 60 days are up, we'll be doing some egg cutting as well, and then showing you what those babies look like once they've come out. So there's so much coming this channel. I will be going over this female rack eventually. I've got about 25 females in this rack that I can show you. Some of them are a little bit special, some of them again, they are just basic genes, because like I said at the beginning, I'm not in a rush this hobby. I just want to make the stuff that I enjoy making, what I think looks good. I'm not in it for the money. For me, I work full time. I don't have that much effort and time to put into this to actually try and make it a business, so I'm doing it just because I enjoy doing it. If there's anything you like on the video that you might want to purchase, I'll leave my Morph Market link down below in the description. I'll also put my Instagram description down there as well, just so you can go and have a look and check out some of the pictures on there. So I hope you've enjoyed. Please subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss how this hobby is going, because it's just going to get better and better as the years go on. Like the video if you liked it, leave me a comment, because I always like seeing comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Interesting parking. I've never seen that one before, but yeah, he's